Interviewing your trainer. This will be the final blog post for the year of 2020, and I would like to leave you with some thoughts on this wonderful community I've been blessed to find my calling in. I know that it seems simple. You need to get in shape. So you go to a gym, you ask, "One personal training, please." I don't know why there's a door there, but there is. To the person at the front desk. They assign you a trainer who sends you through a possibly free 1-hour session of warm-up, stretching, showing you some moves on the machines, and maybe, showing you some moves on the TRX. You get a good sweat going on, and that's it. Sign me up. They have all the knowledge, so they must have all the answers? Simple, no? Well, coming from being one of those trainers who got hired and worked for the attention of prospective clients, it's really not that simple. A few things that I think people gloss over when looking for a trainer is 1, do you agree with what the trainer is teaching you, and do they have a clear understanding of your goal, if they even get around to asking you about it? 2, are they listening to your goals? And 3, do you even enjoy being around them? I feel that some may have this idea that all trainers read the same book, have the same sports athletic backgrounds, know what they wanted to do all their life, and spent the last 4+ years doing all the research they can on their specific clientele. I can tell you from experience that that is simply not the case. I highly encourage you to interview whatever trainer gets referred to you. Yes, that's right. Treat it like a job interview during the first, most likely free session, and see if this trainer, let alone person, is right for you. I can tell you that personally, I've had some trainers that are extremely great at what they do. They have all the knowledge, the look, but that's all they have. I didn't agree with what they would say or their core beliefs, so I dreaded going to my sessions. I felt stuck. I felt bad that what I was doing wasn't enough, and I didn't have the same passion for any of my workouts as when I first started. If you have long-term goals and are looking to fall in love with the process, it is more often than not going to take you a few months, let alone years, to get to where you need to be safely by creating good habits and making a life change. Not overnight, and not having someone take your hand and walk you through every little step, then leave you out to dry after the final number of whatever you set for yourselves comes back near the end of your journey. Boop, that's it. I've never reached it, so I don't know. This person is going to see you on your best days, kick-ass days of PRing lifts and sprints, but they're also going to see you on the worst days. The days you might have heard a few moments before a session that there's a death in the family, an injury you're trying desperately to work through. You might be hungover sometimes, Rachel. Or just some days, you might not really want to fucking do anything. This person is going to spend a lot of time with you, see a lot of you, learn a lot about you, and hopefully work to find what's going to work for you on this journey. Needless to say, you're going to be spending a lot of time and a lot of energy with them. So I would interview the trainer to ask what they are working on. What motivates them to keep waking up with the ass cracked on of each morning to help others achieve their goals? And if you receive an answer or a story that just doesn't fit right with you, you don't have to be their client. I'm not sure when I started to realize that just because the so-called expert in the industry was working at a place that had all the equipment and all the quote-unquote answers, they were just, they're human. And each human is different, has different backgrounds, and most certainly will not be everyone's cup of tea. And that's okay. We're not all meant to be friends with one another or even like everyone. And shocker, I know, for a people pleaser such as myself. You and your prospective trainer might not be right for each other, but perfect for someone else. A trainer is there to guide you to reach your goals and personalize the way that they approach you and your program. They're meant to teach, encourage, hold you accountable, learn with you, help you look at things from another angle, be a disciplinarian, your own personal cheerleader, and be just as proud of you on days when you're not. Fitness and your journey is so personal to you and you alone that we need to start normalizing being more selective with who you invite to be your guide. Getting to know this person who is going to get to know you on a very personal level might be a higher priority than how many followers they have, what their YouTube presence is like, what their quote-unquote look is, or what they promise you will be able to do. Maybe ask and take note of what they're doing to make themselves and the people around them fall in love with the journey.